What's good, YouTube? It's the Sports Guru back with another video, and today we are going to be going into episode number 3 of rebuilding the Dallas Mavericks. So in the last episode, we went into our very first offseason and hit big, signing Kevin Durant. Though we also lost DeAndre Jordan, we are going to be replacing him with Dwight Howard on a one-year deal, big contract, which we don't. It's a one-year team option, basically. Let me put it that way. And we still got Dennis. He bumped up 3 overalls. Luka bumped up 3 overalls. And we kept Redick, which is also a nice thing. But one of my favorite moves is we traded for Jonathan Isaac, who is an 80 overall in 2K, for Harrison Barnes, basically, for a top 3 protected 2020 pick. So that's awesome. We drafted Jontay Porter in the first round. Got Marquise Bolden, the former 5-star recruit. Still got Costas. We're definitely going to be sending him down to the G League. Taj, JJ, both JJs, they're probably going to be coming off the bench together most likely. But this is an exciting offseason. We're going to go ahead and add our one training skill attribute. We're going to go ahead and give it to Jontay Porter on his three-point shooting. So his perimeter 3 was not looking too hot. Now his open shot 3 is a 74. His thing, pretty much a lot of stuff moved up here. I like it. Contested 3 went up to a 70 also. So now we might be seeing some three-pointers from him. Now it's time to pretty much advance to the season. I'm ready. This is going to be a fun season. I think we'll be a lot better than 35 and 47, especially that we have Kevin Durant here. So before starting the next season, all teams must have at least 14 players. You always have to sign a free agent of the minimum. Okay. Let's just go ahead and see what's out there. We can maybe bring in maybe a project player or something like that. Let's see. I guess maybe we could go just bring in a Wayne Selden, who's been in the league for a while. Okay, let's just bring in Wayne Selden. Screw it. On a one-year deal. Right around there. Alright, so there we go. Now I think our roster should be filled. Advancing to the season, and we are here. Alright guys, here we are going into season number 2 after such a great offseason like I mentioned. Here is our starting lineup. Dennis Smith Jr., Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, Taj Gibson, who's just a nice little add on a one-year deal. Also with another one-year deal with a team option to Dwight Howard. We're just doing that to replace DeAndre Jordan after he left us for Sacramento. Our bench is what I love a lot more. We're going to have JJ Redick and JJ Barea, so we're going to have double JJs out there. Jonathan Isaac coming off the bench. We love his potential. Jalen Brunson, who will also be with the third team most likely, will probably bring down his minutes actually now that I think about it, that he's just a third point guard. But Jontay Porter will also be coming in with that second unit, as Jared Solinger. So the lineup's looking pretty good. We're going to be sending Costas and Marquise Bolden most likely down to the G League together, so maybe they'll be dominating the league down there. We probably will keep Wayne Selden up here just based off his great three-point shooting. But yeah, guys, that's what the starting lineup is. Let's get into the simming. All right, here we are at January 1st. It is a pretty solid record for us right now. The chemistry is at 92%. We're 21-14 after from our last part. We were 8-8. So a lot of improvements. We've had some good streaks here, as you can see. We won a nice little 3-game and another 3-game. We just are mixing in our losses. I like what we're doing more. I think we're being way more productive, so that must mean players are playing better. So Jonathan Isaac is bumped up to 6.5. The field goal percentage is looking a lot better. I would like to keep him as my wing and let him develop throughout. Kevin Durant still doing solid. Field goal percentage is still up. Wow. Wow. Dennis Smith and Luka are at 50% also. 3-point percentages are looking great. So this is a nice thing to see, the efficiency in terms of our field goal percentage. And Dwight Howard's at 11 and 10 still. I can guarantee you probably won't keep him next year unless he really brings down his contract. Somehow is shooting 42% from 3, but that is only on 0.2 free throw attempts per game. Redick is bumped up to 11 points per game. I bet his 3-point percentage, yeah, 45% has been great. JJ's at 7.5. He dropped a little bit, but his assist numbers have gone up. I like what we're doing. We're shooting from 3 really well this year. So Taj is at 7.3 points per game. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. Jontay Porter's also gone up to 6.1 points per game. So we'll probably try to develop his 3 in the next offseason. Brunson also 3.9 points per game. Right now he's just our third option. We're still trying to develop him into a player, but right now we do have JJ, so we're fine. He's our third point guard for now, but right now the team's looking pretty solid. I'm pretty shocked. We'll probably sim up to the All-Star break to see what we're really looking like here. Maybe not the whole All-Star break, but it depends if we're winning or losing. But yeah. All right, we're here at the All-Star break. We are 33-26, currently 6th in the Western Conference. So we really haven't taken off like I thought we would, knowing that Kevin Durant is our star player. But looking at everything overall, it seems like everybody's doing good. I'm glad with the progression, especially with Costas, who I especially, or Costas, however you pronounce his name. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But Costas has been very solid in the G League. His numbers have gone up. He's at 47% from the field after being at 28% I checked last time. So he may become our second power forward coming off the bench next year, possibly, after 2 years of development. Also with Taj Gibson, who's been a solid option, which I doubt I will sign him back unless Jontay Porter really declines in a way. But Jontay Porter's been really excellent. I expect to increase his three some more next year. But knowing that, let's go ahead and get past the second half. I really like how everybody's playing. We're going to see what happens here, though. As you can see, Taj Gibson had a 20-point game, so everything's looking okay. It's just we're being inconsistent still, but I'll hop in to the next sim. All right, we simmed towards the end of the season. We finished with a good record. We lost our last game, but before that, we were on a 6-game win streak. So we're seeing here, Rookie of the Year, Zion Williamson. 6th Player of the Year, Jabari Parker with 18 points per game. Giannis once again winning Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan Bell with 13 points per game, winning Most Improved Player of the Year. So 13 points per game is actually really good for Jordan Bell. And James Harden MVP, like I said. Let's look at the All-NBAs. LeBron, pretty much the same as last year. D'Angelo Russell getting into the second All-NBA team, which he's very capable of, in my opinion. Andre Drummond winning 3rd team. All defensive first team. Let's see. Jimmy Butler, Chris Paul looks about the same as last year almost. Chris Dunn, all defensive second team. Very good defender. Lonzo making all defensive second team. All rookie first team. Nasir Little, RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, Cameron Reddish. So a lot of these guys you would expect. I wonder if Jontay didn't even make the all second NBA team. He performed okay, but yeah, I wouldn't expect him to. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who played very well also. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, yeah. So now it is time for playoff basketball. We ended up finishing 5th in the conference, so this is going to be exciting to see how it plays out. Let's just take a look at the stats at the end of the season because we did sim quite a bit. Let's go back to the regular season. Okay, is it going to let me go back to the regular season? I don't think it's going to let me, though. That sneaks. But okay, here we go. So Kevin Durant, 23 points per game, 54% from the field, 46% from 3. Yeah, Dennis and Luka came down a little bit in field goal percentage, but overall it's really good in terms of percentages. Assists, I love that. Dwight Howard, 11 and 10, pretty much solid. Let's see what he's shooting from the field, though. 51%, that's not bad. I mean, I wish it was higher. JJ Redick with 10 points per game, 48% from the field, 47% from 3, doing a great job. Taj, 8 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. These guys have really picked it up recently, so I'm not going to mess with the lineups because they've played really well recently, and I'm really enjoying that. Field goal percentage, Jontay Porter, around 30% from 3. We'll start to see him shoot more threes probably next year. Maybe we win the championship this year. Who knows? JJ Barea, 37% from 3. Solid Isaac at 6 points per game. I expect him to be way better next year. Okay, so the 3-point percentage came up a little bit, 33%. Kind of like Dennis Smith Jr.-ish, but even better, to be honest. Okay, so Jared Sullinger, who's not playing much. Costas, let's see what he did in the G League overall. If it'll let me here. 2017, 2018. I believe, yeah, this is his. Huh. Yeah, they're not showing it to me now, but Costas did really good down there. Wayne Selden didn't even really play much. But I like what we're doing. I like what the lineup's looking like so far. So we're going to sim this game by game. Here goes first game. We beat the Jazz. Let's see what I want to actually see what the box score looks like. So Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett play for that team with DeMarcus Cousins. And that's a stacked team right there. Okay, so Dennis dropping 27. High efficiency, too. No turnovers. Pretty much shooting around 60-something% with 6 for 9 from 3. Dennis stepping it up. Doncic also looking really good from the three-point line, shooting 50% from the field. The assist numbers are great for him. Kevin Durant, who didn't make any threes but did pretty solid. Almost had a triple-double. Taj did great. J.J. Redick did great. Jonte Porter had a good game. Dwight Howard did not play great for playing 30 minutes. Isaac didn't do much either. He didn't really shoot. So, very solid first game. Let's go ahead, get into the next one. We go up. Nope. I almost messed that up. Okay, let me view the box score. My bad. Game 4. It is tied 2-2. I almost simulated the whole thing by accident. Kevin Durant, 9 of 20. Dennis Smith Jr., 23 points per game. He seems like he's done really well so far. I'm liking what he's done. So, time to simulate game by game. The Jazz went up 3-2 on us. Let's look at the box score. Let's see what happened here. It was a close game, to be honest. Dallas scored a lot in the fourth. They outscored them, actually. This is a rookie-led team with pretty much Donovan Mitchell and DeMarcus Cousins. So, Dennis Smith Jr. has been really good so far in the playoffs. I like what he's done. Time to get into the next game. Oh my God, we got eliminated in the first round by the Utah Jazz. You gotta be kidding me. Kevin Durant played a great game. Dwight Howard played pretty well. But we got first rounded, guys. I expected this team to maybe, get out of the first round, but the Jazz are pretty stacked. Let's just go ahead and sim throughout the rest of the finals. See what happens here. Simulating the playoffs here. Golden State back at it with Houston, and Golden State looking to take it. Brooklyn might win the championship. The Brooklyn Nets have won the championship. Look at D'Angelo Russell carrying that franchise. 49% from the field, 51% from the three. Wow, what a finals though. Nine assists too. That's a good ass team right there. I actually want to see what they're looking like. Who's on their team? Cole. Oh wait, Kawhi couldn't carry, could he? That sucks. D'Angelo Russell. How did this team make the finals? What? Shabazz Muhammad is out here dropping 16 points per game. Allen Crabbe, one of the most overpaid players. They do have Steven Adams and Jared Allen, but wow, even Kenneth Faried. This is not a championship team, and they actually mowed through the East and ended up beating the Warriors in 6. Okay. I mean, go ahead, that's pretty crazy. But it looks like we're going into our second off season. Dallas, we couldn't get the job done, unfortunately. But leave a like and subscribe. Episode 4 is coming up next. Second off season. All right, guys, I'm out.